All right. Let's get her going. Oops. Oh, this is off too. All right, hang on. One sec. Turn some things on and off. There we go. All right. Okay, welcome in, folks. How's it going? Things are tangled. Hello, Toaster. Do I like lasagna? Yeah, I like lasagna, generally speaking. I don't like it with, like, sour cream. Or not sour cream. Cream cheese. Some lasagna has cream cheese, and I'm not as much of a fan of that. But generally speaking, I like lasagna. Hey, Waffle. Heads up for your Monday stream. 14 maintenance. God damn it. I probably gotta stop playing that on Mondays. Playing it on Tuesdays. That would be the smarter thing to do, but I like Mondays being very casual. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I've had lasagna with cream cheese on it as like one of the layers. Play 16 on Monday? Yeah, like I could switch up the schedule. I just like having Monday as like a casual day where I just turn on the PNG tuber. Because like I get a lot of shit going on over the weekend and Monday morning. So it's nice to kind of like relax on Monday. How's it going, Lightning? Welcome in. I mean, it depends on when the maintenance runs, right? Because if it's like a 3 a.m. maintenance, that won't affect me. But if it's a oops. If it's like the 12 p.m. maintenance, that will affect me. Maintenance. Usual maintenance time? Well, it depends, because there's two different ones they do. Let me just see if I can find it. October 7th, All Worlds Maintenance. 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Okay, yeah, so that will... EDT? Hang on, what's... Actually might... No, that actually is okay. That's, it'll start right when I end stream. At 12 a.m. And we finish, earlier than that anyways. So we are fine. Yes. We are fine. Sometimes their maintenances are earlier. Screws me over. Those are the ones I gotta watch out for. Those are usually patch maintenances. Like the big patches. Big content. But, yeah, we should be fine. Google recommends cottage or goat cheese instead of ricotta as opposed to using cream cheese because of fat content. Yeah, maybe it's not like cream cheese specifically, but it was a different kind of cheese. I thought it was cream cheese. I've only had it like once or twice with that cheese on it. I thought it was cream cheese. It might not have been. But whatever that cheese was that I thought was cream cheese, I'm not a fan of. But otherwise, I like it. Anyways, hey, I bought the DLC. That's good. We're not going to be able to do it until way later in the game, I think. But that's okay. I think these are both, Echoes of the Fallen. All unlocked Origin of the World map, as well as completed the side quest Where There's a Will and Priceless. There you go. But yes, we're back with 16. Apologies for not streaming on Tuesday. I got fucked up by bad seafood, which sounds like a bad trope, but that is indeed what happened. I had the worst salmon of my life, and it fully took me out for a full day. I was in physical pain after eating it, so that was not good. And then stream started late because I was playing Warframe, and then my account randomly got suspended in the middle of playing. So I had to open up a support ticket and get that sorted. Hopefully that'll resolve somewhat soon. I just started playing again. Tropica Seafood will fuck you up easily? Yeah, that's fair. Stop cheating at Warframe. Meta Solution don't play Warframe? I mean, that might be what it comes down to. I kind of logged in again because there was a new update, and I was like, fuck it, I haven't played in a bit. Let's try it out again and see if I can get anything done. And I did. I continued farming for a Warframe that I started farming for and then never finished, and then I got it and unlocked it, and I was in the middle of leveling it. And I was transmuting mods to try and get some of the new mods they added that I didn't have. And got fucking kicked back to the login screen. It was like, hey, your account's suspended until 2035. And I was like, oh, sorry for transmuting mods, I guess. My bad. I got Dante. I think I had unlocked the farm for him when I stopped playing. I was just like, I don't want to farm for him right now. And I was like, fuck it, we'll do it now. Yeah, there's like fucking 8 new Warframes that I don't know about. The last one that I was vaguely aware of was... God, I don't even remember anymore. The last one I actually remember was Mesa. Oh yeah, Mesa's my favorite. I have Mesa Prime. She's great. My cat's losing his mind. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, I know, I just let you in, you idiot. Alright, cat's out. Goober. Yeah, the last one I think was Cora, I think her name was. That was the one that I was like most... Or was it Hildren? I don't remember. It was one of those ones where I finally tapped out and I was like, I'm done here. And then that was when I was playing like pretty regularly. And like now every couple months I log in, I'm like, let's do the story stuff and then leave. I think to build out on my Necros, but Raw Power is my favorites. Always. Nidus and C had 0 reliance on basically anything outside himself. Oh yeah, Nidus is another one of my favorites. Like Nidus, Mesa, and Titania are like my 3 go-tos. They can kind of clear all the content. My builds are not good anymore. Like, I have been power crept to uselessness. So, I'm struggling. But I'm getting there. I'm struggling through it. Enough to finish stuff. Enough to farm for Dante. But, and I play Goss a lot, mainly just because I made a build that makes him go as fast as humanly possible. Which is real goofy. I just slam into walls all the time. I don't kill anything. I just knock things over because I'm traveling at light speed. That's it. It's not a good build, but it is fun. Gara in 2017. Arrow, Gara, Cora, and Revenant. Yeah, I think it was around Revenant. I think it was Cora that I dropped off. Because I remember Revenant coming out and being like, am I going to log in and play this? No. Can you, do you have a list? The chronological list? Can you send that to me? Because I'm curious. But yeah, there's like so many Warframes I don't remember. There was a period where thank you. There was a period where I was trying to get Protea, and then I was doing the content that dropped the Protea stuff, and it was miserable, and I went, never mind. I don't want to do that. Yes. I'm seeing it now. Baruch, Garuda... Really? Or by release date. There we go. Cora, Revenant, Garuda. No, I remember because I got Garuda. Was it Hildren that I dropped off? No, I have Wisp as well. Goss. I think it was around Hildren where I stopped playing then. Which was, yeah, 2019. And then I dipped in and out. Because I did eventually end up getting Goss. But yeah, after that, I don't have any of these. I did get Steinax because they gave me one for free. I think that was New War they gave people for free. Yeah, so it was around... It was in 2019 that I stopped playing. Yeah, everything after Goss I don't have, except for stuff I got for free. And now just recently Dante, because I farmed for it. At some point after Nidus Prime had been released, and I remember thinking Nidus Prime was a contradiction as far as lore goes. I'm so lost on Warframe lore at this point. I had a pretty good grasp of it for a long time, and then it just got more and more complex, and I stopped playing. I follow like the main story stuff vaguely. That's about it. I have Nidus Prime. He is red. I have a couple primes. Not any of the new ones. I have a bunch of the old ones. Actually, I don't. Actually, no, I don't have that many of the old ones. I have very few primes in general, but I do have a couple. I have Rhino Prime. I have Frost Prime. Ash Prime. Tanya Prime. Mesa Prime. I think that's it. Oh, and Nidus Prime. Yeah, the older ones were easier to get, I remember. They played every frame up to including Nidus with the exception of maybe Atlas and Limbo. I think, yeah, I'm about the same. I do have Atlas and Limbo. Limbo was my favorite for a long time. Limbo was great, but he is very much a meme gimmick frame now. There might be ways to build him to be useful, but I don't know what they are. He was pretty great, though. I liked him a lot. I still do like him. And Atlas I hated. I remember getting Atlas and regretting it, because he fucking sucks. I don't like the way he plays, and I don't think he's even any good. Looks like shit, too. Rhino was a classic. Yep, liked Rhino a lot. Necros is another good one. Played Necros for a long time. There are a lot of the old ones are really good. I never liked Oberon. We wanted the Druid frame to be good before he got his rework. I assume you're talking about Oberon. Did they rework him? I actually don't know. I wish Exoprimal wasn't what it is. Yo, same. They did at some point, really. Smite looks the same. Hallowed Ground looks the same. Renewal looks the same. Reckoning looks the same. Huh. Sure? Patch history? Check. Augments. I'm not seeing an overhaul or a rework. Let me look it up. I'm curious now. We're in Warframe talk now. I'm sorry for everyone who wants to watch me play 16. We'll get to it, I swear. We're on. Oh, apparently recently? Apparently in 2017 he was reworked? Oberon Revisited. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Hallowed Ground's more of an arc shape. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, that's right. It was originally AoE around you. Renew, increased animation speed. Okay, so it was a very light rework. They didn't really change anything. They just tweaked some stuff. Yeah, okay. Not on the same level as some of the other reworks they've done, like Ember. Ember got completely changed. Okay. Yeah, I like Oberon's like design a lot. I think he's cool, but I never found him to be all that useful. But Titania is great. I love Titania. Funny goat man. He is a funny goat man. Really cool design. Abilities kind of suck though. But Titania, Mesa, and Nidus are still my 3 favorites. Although Ivara and Goss are like up there as well. I remember Frost Prime being really, really good for a long time, and now I don't know if he is anymore. I think he also got reworked. There's been a lot that's changed that I've been left behind. I'm washed. But if my account doesn't get unbanned, then I won't be able to see what the fuck's going on. Wild that happened. I was literally doing nothing. I was transmuting mods. And I got fucking clapped immediately. Weird. We'll see what the support ticket says. Hopefully it'll get resolved. Yeah, Hydroid. I don't think I got Hydroid when he came out. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. I think I might have gotten him later. They did rework him, though. That I remember. Or did they suspend it? Yeah, there is inactive account suspending. That is a thing. The thing was, I was playing normally for several days before now. So, like, did they just catch on that I came back? After, like, several days? You'd think they would have done it immediately, right? Like, I would have tried to log in after a long period of time, and they would have been like, stop, you violated the law. But I played for, I was playing, like, all this week. Booted it up again. And I didn't take that long. I was gone for like a couple months, but I've been still like logging in every once in a while to check the updates. I played not the most recent update, or not the last update, but the update before that I played. So I wasn't inactive for that long. What the fuck is Sevagoth? Sevagoth is a lot. They have a stand. They're weird. I've heard they're not very good. I thought about farming for them for a while, and then I looked it up, and apparently they suck. Which is unfortunate, because they're really cool. He does look dope as fuck. I didn't realize Dante was such a new frame. That's the 3rd most recent frame. Huh. Yeah, Whispers in the Walls. That was the last one I did, which was in 2023. Fuck. Well, it was the end of 2023, so still. Hasn't been that long. Alright. Anyways. Enough Warframe talk. Let's get into Final Fantasy 16. Alright, DLC. Yep. I have the DLCs. Must have unlocked Origin. Yada yada. Hyros Gate battle content. Oh, that's just replayable stuff. You need to like, if you want to replay it, you have to beat the DLC. Got it. Theming bonus item. Oh, these have bonus items in them. Okay. Noted. Also, I'm on a new dose of meds, and I got up early today to drive someone to the airport. So, energy levels are interesting today. Yeah, I heard about citrine, and I was like, didn't you already do that with Gara? What meds do I take? Ritalin, except it's not called Ritalin. It has a fancy medical name. Just up the dosage on that. That was it. Which was really annoying, because they gave me 10 milligram pills, and I have to cut half of them in half. Because I need a 5 milligram dose. I was like, fuck. Couldn't have just given me all 5s? Yeah, stims. Alright, let's check the Button. Themed items. Oh, hey, there's the Buster Sword. Cool. And Cortana. Cortana doesn't sound familiar. Away 1987. Wait, what? 1987? What song is this? Born from the Heavens, I'm pretty sure I know. That's, I believe, from 14. Maelstrom, I don't recognize. I'm gonna go play that just to find out what the hell it is. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. That'd be unfortunate for me. I don't know when I got this, but that's nice. God, there's a lot of orchestrons. There's battle themes. All right, cool. Is this from FF1? 1987. Oh, it's an 8-bit rendition of... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I got it. They should have just called it 8-bit. Or like retro. Putting a year on it made me think it was from a game from 1987. I was like, what Final Fantasy would that be? Was FF1 that old? Yeah, this is from 14. Exactly what I thought it was. Oh, this is the Leviathan theme from 14. Is this the remix from Shadowbringers, or is it the original? I think this is the original. FF1 was released in 1987. Really? I thought it was like 1991. I didn't realize it was that old. Yeah, this is the original. I believe this is because the Leviathan icon is in one of the DLCs. Is in fact that old. Huh. Not know that. That's cool. FF4 was 1991? Oh, was it? I thought it was 94. You know what? I bet you why I got caught by that is because FF7 is 97. I think. Now I'm saying that, I'm not trusting myself because I've been wrong so many times in succession. Had this collab happen? I heard the 14 director is a bitch to work with. Yeah, the 16 director has a lot of choice words for the director of 14. Apparently they're really at odds. Wild. FF7 was in fact 1997. Okay. Neo 2 was 1990. Yeah, I'm talking about the original releases because I know the US ones were all delayed because they had to translate them. FF6 is 94, FF7 was 97. Okay. And I think FF8 was 99? But I always think because of 7 coming out in 97 that they all came out on the numbered years and they 100% didn't. It's only 7 that did that. I don't know why 7 broke my brain when it came to that.
What became of Kupka?
Yeah, they all came out in the 90s, one at a time. FF8 was 99, okay, yeah. Because for a while after playing 7, I thought it was 98 when FF8 came out, and then I was like, no, it's 99. We've been over this. I've been wrong before about this exact thing. I just have to remember this time. FF9 was 2000, yeah. 7, 8, and 9 were all pretty close in proximity to each other. They had to stop for 10 years because they couldn't release FF10 in 2000, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Vivian here.
Ah, the conquering hero.
Yeah, a couple were annual
returns.
releases.
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
I'm bad with
Well,
release
the
dates.
fact that you came straight to me
I
instead
never
of
remember when
visiting
games
our
come out.
resident
I'm usually like
visitor
kind of close, but I'm never
suggests that
accurate.
You picked up something more important. A scent.
8,
The
9, and 10
scent
randos.
of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was
Like, I never
hatching with the
remember when
royalists,
Okami released. I think it was
he took them
2006.
to his grave.
I think it was actually my
As
birthday
did
in
his men.
2006,
Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken
which was
over
April
Fang.
20th.
Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before.
Because I remember looking that up one
Waloons
day
must
and
have
being
ferried
like,
them
oh
over from
shit,
Ash,
I didn't know that.
Why? Why work to rescue
But generally
Kupka,
speaking,
only to invade his home,
I have no
the
idea
mother
what
crystal of an
release
allied
dates are.
nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
I remember how badly I fucked up
Do you know the
Tales of
tale
Arise
the
coming out.
blind men and the
I was like, yeah, that came out a
Adamantins?
couple years ago, right? And it was
One
like,
can
that was
be
8
led
years.
astray by focusing too
Like
closely
2018
on
or some shit. It's like,
individual
oh, God.
details. One must instead see the bigger picture.
We get 5+ years
And what
between
bigger
FF games.
picture
Yeah, I
is
mean, that's
there than my map?
every major game franchise. There's no game franchise that releases that closely together, except for like Call of Duty and FIFA.
The kingdom of
and sports
Waloed
games.
claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas
They're usually the
Thar,
same game
the
over and
dominant
over
of
again,
Odin.
which is, you know,
The
not a bad thing.
Canvarian
People keep
War
on them.
of Independence in 849.
Ain't wrong.
The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed was for a
The
while.
Battle of
It didn't
Valinus
last.
Tor in 873. Wheresoever his
Pay
army
attention to this history
fought,
lesson. Let me stop yapping.
Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can
Because the
hardly be
script
for
says
lack of
so.
men. Tharm's
I need
armies
something to
rival
fight.
Any in the twins. No. We have not seen the last.
Is it because
of
he's
the
he's
Waloed
a
standard.
Xenos clone?
Odin will ride
He's just
again.
looking for a good fight, and he thinks
It
Clive is going to
but
be the
a
one to give it to
question
him.
Of when. And on that day, who will
It did
be
say that Odin
trampled
was always at the
underfoot?
places where the fighting was fiercest. Fiercest. Technically got
In
16 in
summary,
Remake 2
I know
within 8
not
months
to
of each
what
other.
end the royalists
True, yeah.
betrayed
It's two different
Kupka.
teams, but yeah,
I
fair.
know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the
Lots,
royalists'
they're everywhere.
movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await
You
his
didn't like these info
reports.
dumps for starting the next sequence? I like them.
Well,
It gives you the
not quite
context for what the hell's
all
going on in
your
the world.
case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news.
It's a little news report of like,
Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
this
The
year
wounds he
and
left that night
Final
are
Fantasy
still raw,
news.
especially for those who lived
War.
with Sid the longest.
It sucks.
Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are.
If it was just her talking and there was no like
Sentimental animals
animation
at
behind it,
I suppose.
well, I
we are.
probably would get pretty sick of them. But they did go the
Very
extra
well.
mile and put a little
I'll go
sequence
and
on
spread
them.
the word.
Get an idea of where things are on the map and shit like that, so. I like them. Alright, I gotta go talk to a bunch of people. Apparently there's a new crafting recipe. I want to check the, new sword I got. Oh, there's the Buster Sword. Cortana. Oh, this is from, I think this is a weapon from 14. I don't know if it's from another Final Fantasy, but I'm pretty sure that's a Paladin's sword in 14. It's one of the relics. I think it's one of the Realm Reborn relics? I think I have it. Probably better if they're optional, in my opinion. I don't know, because they give you a lot of context as to why you're doing what you're doing, and like why you're going to go fight certain people. If they didn't have them, I feel like I would be more confused as to why Clive is doing anything. Hang on. 14. Oh, it's a Shadowbringers one, I think, right? Level 80. No, I lied. Item level 80. Yeah, it is the Aromaborn relic. A relic reborn. I don't have this one, but I have seen it. Huh. Interesting. So I guess the that's probably from the Leviathan DLC. Whichever one that is. Oh, it's got more 14 stuff. God, that is... Hey, in 14, this is supposed to be like a one-hander, like, short to long sword. Doesn't quite work with the size of the sword that Clive swings around. Looks a little bit like a Nerf sword. Suppose it could be worse. I'm good. I kind of want to run around with one-handing a Buster Sword, because I think that's funny. I was watching Broken Admin do it, and I was like, this is silly, and I like it. Toy diamond sword from Minecraft. Yeah, same vibe. Not bad. It doesn't really fit, I'm gonna be honest. Looks very out of place, aesthetics-wise. I think we'll just stick to our default one that we're using right now. You had a new recipe for me, right? I have to talk to you anyways.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I feel like that new beginning happened a while ago, but sure.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Alright. Yeah, I do have to talk to you again, though.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Rhinestone.
It'd last you a good while.
Oh, hey, speaking of Diamond Sword. Answer. Oh, interesting. No, I just got the grindstones. I mean, it is slightly better than
That it?
the thing I literally just made, but I want to use this thing for a while. That's kind of neat looking. The tip is a little weird. I don't really like the tip. I wish it had just flattened out into a square sword. Instead of doing whatever the hell, like this weird mini axe thing on the end. But, oh well.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen.
Someone named Theodore
It's true.
Roosevelt in Limside? I'm too scared
Kupka
to
is
find
dead.
him. Actually, getting the name Theodore
I'm
Roosevelt
all
is pretty
looking
based.
over our shoulders.
If he actually rocks like a cosplay glam,
Good.
that'd be amazing.
I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Alright. Oh yeah, last time we found out that our dog is actually like a crazy frost wolf. That was cool.
Ah,
Forgot about that.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my,
You know, if you kind of rearranged his name,
could really be true?
you can get the word Koopa.
Look, he's crying. He is.
I don't know what that means,
Big
but that does make me more happy that he's dead.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
If at some point I get to name a
Brilliant.
Moogle character in a later FF game, I might call them Hugo Koopa.
Finally,
Or
a new
Kupo
dawn has
Hoopka.
broken.
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell,
Oh yeah, this is important. This did happen.
Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
So betting on Alien.
Right.
That's what they are in 14.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Makes sense. The store I worked at, there was this girl, her sister got hired, and at least one person, I believe multiple people, felt the need to tell the first one that her sister was prettier than her. What the fuck? Why? Don't say that to anyone. Woman, related, or otherwise. That's just a dick move. Your pet bird dog thing rations? Not naming a pet rations. That's always implied. That's their middle name.
I'm never drinking.
Alright, Otto.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
I don't know why I looked away from the guy I was supposed to go towards. Like I couldn't find him.
Sat down since you came
I got distracted by
Vivian got you running errands
by an
or
icon.
something.
Just spreading the word.
My focus slipped. Devour.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully.
Do I have to go and tell more people?
Least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Oh, I'm gonna go visit their graves. Okay. I was like, old hideaway.
And I will.
Yeah, I got it.
Well.
Okay.
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
The OST for one of the DLC bosses, and it makes it abundantly clear that Soken did the music for this, and I will not elaborate until you hear it. Okay. I mean, it's been pretty obvious to me that Soken did all of this OST. It's got Soken all over it. Not a bad thing, but it's obviously him. I'm very curious to see what could be more obviously Soken. Although given that the orchestrions we got are literally just ripped right from 14.
I think Mid might need some help.
One of them makes it very obvious. Is it one of them chanting his name like One-Winged Angel?
Oh, if I don't
But instead of
come up with
Sephiroth, it's
something
Soken? That hair seems like a hazard
What
if
do you
you're an
want?
engineer.
I'm going to visit Sid.
Sucked up in a
I
gear
thought you
and
might
get
like to come
mulched.
with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Thank you, Clive.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for.
Only the fastest, finest
Son of a
ship
bitch.
the world has ever seen.
Fuck.
Enterprise.
Of course. They couldn't help themselves. Of course there's another Enterprise.
Me and my dad designed it together.
God damn
There
it.
are other vessels
Is
rely
one of
on
them gonna say
physical wings
engage
to
when they
drive them
fly
through
it?
the water. Ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes
This
in.
guy's got another automaton
I
song.
may
Oh,
have
God.
already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Yep.
First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be
Oh,
made up of three
crafting
major
quest. Ah,
components.
joy.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Mid, you may be talking to the wrong guy.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Is this thing a glorified hot air balloon? Is that what I'm hearing?
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I like Mid too.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
The spunky female engineer
you don't need
archetype
to.
is not one that has been played out yet. They gave me Winry from Full Metal Alchemist at a formative age, and I was like, thank you, more of this, please. Well, it does make sense that we would get an airship at some point. How else are we going to get to Waloed? I don't want to have to take a boat everywhere. Because they kept Sid involved with engineering. Yeah, that's true. He honestly, like, it was kind of odd at first that Sid was just he's more of a folk hero than an engineer, but they still tied it in with his daughter. That's pretty neat. I appreciate that this female engineer is not a World War II pinup poster girl like Cindy, I think her name was in 15.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
I'm not explaining that shit again. I wasn't paying attention the first time.
Krieger's Tate. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help.
Pretty sure it's for an airship,
Get
my
Gavin
friend.
Otto in here, will you?
All right.
I appreciate that Sid being an engineer has been one of the most consistent Final Fantasy tropes.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's
Was
what
there
it
a
takes
Sid
to get
in?
to
Yeah,
this
there was a
sixth
Sid in
grade,
in
I'll do
9.
what I can.
He was the king,
And
which seemed like a departure until we
what
found
is
out he
it
was
we
still
need
working
to
on an
do
airship, because
exactly?
of course he was.
Take a look at this. It's this
Clive know what
plate.
sex is? No.
The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can
Is
get
the
very
airship
hot,
for?
very fast, and still
Probably
keep
for
its shape.
traveling to
That means
places far away.
an alloy.
But I could be
Something that
wrong.
won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already.
Yes,
You'll
there
have to
was.
fetch
It was
them.
the headmaster.
Now, there's a
Who was
special kind of sand I'm
the headmaster of an airship school.
Out in the Valkyrie.
Yep.
Stardust, they call it.
Does he have it despite not knowing what it is? No. No, he is a
Just
turbo
needs
version.
buying and
He's
bringing
never
back
held
here.
hands.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of
He's
us
got
will
a
probably do an
promise
outpost
ring
in
with
the
Jill.
And the other can go and get the rest from this
Like
supplier.
a good Catholic boy.
Right then.
They're waiting for marriage.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Enough steam. Character name Sid has been in every game since FF2. Hell yeah. In all the games we've played, he has been a Sid involved with engineering. I like that keeps coming back. Out of the shadow. Okay, so I have to go somewhere. They always deal with engineering. I hope that keeps up. It's like for those familiar with Gundam, it's like Char from Gundam. There's always a Char. He's always got some sort of mask and some sort of special machine. His various degrees of edgy. And we love him. We love him every time. Oops. Yeah, Char clones. Always has something red, yeah. Did Mr. Bushido from 00 have a red Gundam? I don't think he did, right? The Susanoo was black. I think that's not always the case with something being red. In fact, I think McGillis from Iron Blooded Orphans didn't have anything red either. Oh, do I not have to leave? Where do I go? Oh, do I have to talk to you again?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls
Oh, I do
is
have to talk
going
to him
with
again.
you?
He had red in one of his outfits? Mr. Bushido? Or McGillis? I think McGillis did have like a red ascot, I think, right? I seem to recall that. Oh, Gav. We're getting Gav. Come on.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So,
Otto, you're great, but
where
Gav's
do we
my
find
boy.
this Stardust stuff.
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the Black Sand. that washes
Massaro
up its
also
banks
had
that
red
you're after.
highlights on its black.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh?
I don't
Down
remember
past Alamil.
that machine. That was one of his mechs according to Wiki.
I'll
Was
go
that
and
from the
scout
movie? Was
place
that from
out.
Awakening of the
See
Trailblazer?
about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
That would explain why I don't
All right.
remember it.
I'll
'Cause
meet
I
you by the river.
don't think I've ever
While
actually
you're
watched
off
that
having a
movie.
paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
From
Take
season 2. Oh, okay.
You two,
Let me look
eh?
at.
Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me.
Oh yeah, he's
I'll
the Char
see
clone
you
for 100%. He's got blonde hair and a mask,
In your own time.
and a weird rival complex with the main character. You better believe he's the Char clone. GNX. Oh yeah, this is the. It's the Susanoo, but it has a different color scheme. Interesting. Yep, it's literally just a different variation of the Susanoo. That's right. Susanoo. I don't know when he piloted this. And check the history. I'm at history on his page. Firing Massaro. I do not remember this. I remember this duel. I didn't remember that he had this. Oh, apparently this is... Oh, okay. The Massaro is what gets developed into the Susanoo. Okay, I thought he had the Susanoo from the get-go, but he doesn't. It's been a while since I watched Double. Yeah, mask equals char clone. That's how it works. Those are the rules.
Crystal too. You're joking.
Yeah, when it gets upgraded to the Susanoo, the red turns white. But good catch. It does have red on it. I don't think McGillis's any of his suits had red on it though. I could be wrong there, but I don't remember him ever having a red highlighted suit. The bale is like white, blue, and yellow. So it's definitely not that. Oh, it's chugging a little bit here. Together, game. Chug a little bit on loads, but otherwise plays fine. Alright. We're back.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Also, I'm thinking back to Seed and the Char clone from that, whose name escapes me. Is it Raoul Le Creuset? Is that it? I think that's him. Did he have a red suit? He did either. He was 100% a Char clone, though. He fucking was one of the chariest Chars out there. Did he? Fuck, I don't remember.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never.
Fine suit, mobile suit. His outfit was very red.
Bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
But I think his main mobile suit was like gray, wasn't it?
Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though.
Legend
I
Gundam?
asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust
I've
is what
repressed
he'll
most of
get.
my members of Seed.
There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
Bagging sounds like a
Race, yeah.
euphemism, but... Alright. Just pick it up off the ground. How many do we need? 5.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Just pouring sand into our pockets? Great. This is probably the most RPG quest we've had in this game so far. We're picking up sand. Go collect 5 sands. 5 Garys of sand. In the color's default, most of his suits have red highlights of some shade. And I don't remember his suits very well at all then.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Mind you, the only suits I really care about in Seed are like the main 5. The Strike, Blitz, Buster, Duel, and... Well, 4. Mine, I don't really care about the Aegis. Aegis isn't really for me. Freedom's cool, though.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough.
Exactly as much as the quest required of me.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Keep Destiny mixed up. I remember to Red Zaku, but Round never piloted Zaku, if I recall correctly. Not to my knowledge. And I don't blame you for getting Seed and Destiny
Feels
mixed
like
up.
ages since we had the chance to talk.
Basically season 2.
Man to man like.
Or
It does,
season
doesn't it?
3. You know what I mean?
Back when you first
Tried
took
watching
his
Destiny
name,
3
we were
times.
talking all the time.
Dude, I had struggled enough to
Working
get
out
through
what to
Seed.
do
I
in that.
didn't even attempt Destiny.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is.
Seed and Seed Destiny have my favorite
Those
mobile
shoulders of
suits,
yours
but
starting to
boy,
feel
the stories suck.
strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can
So
take
bored
a
by
day
episode
off, you
3.
know.
Says the
I
man who
forced
spent
myself
most
to
of his
finish
time
Seed.
behind enemy lines.
Only because you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to.
All right. Put the flags down,
you.
sir. You've already had one near-death experience. Let's not double down. Re-download Gun Evo and play private servers.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day.
It's in Gunner Breaker 4.
We better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead.
Why are they
And
fighting
try to
now?
get some rest once you're there.
I don't know.
Oh, I
I
plan
watched
to.
Destiny when I was
Believe you me.
a kid,
After Blackthorn gets what
as
he
well
needs,
as Seed.
of course.
Seed I rewatched as an adult, and I went, you know what? I think I'm good. I have no interest in doing this again.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Good chat with Gav. Hell yeah. I wish Bandai didn't drop the ball on Gun Evo. You could really have ended that sentence with, I really wish Bandai didn't drop the ball. That's all you needed. At least Gunner Breaker 4 is good so far. We'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully they make funnels stronger. Funnels right now are pretty terrible. I'm hoping that gets balanced later.
Blackthorn.
Gonna be with a crappy Overwatch
Got
clone?
everything you need.
It was a hero shooter technically, yes.
Yeah, I do.
It wasn't that close to
Cheers
Overwatch
for the
to my knowledge.
Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out
I never
on
played it.
maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Great. Airship waiting for us. Oh yeah. I think Gundam fits as a hero shooter. I can kind of see it, but I think generally I agree with you, yeah. I think there are ways to make it work and it still feel very Gundam, but
Suppose we'd better be getting back
Gundam
to
Evo
work
to my
too.
knowledge was like more focused
us
on
a
being a
shout if
king
you need
than
anything.
something that made sense. Yeah, balance was shit and monetization was super bad. That was what I heard. I'll have any faith at all in I can teleport again. In Bandai Namco when they release the next Digimon story game and it's good.
Soon.
Until that point, they are massively iffy with Gundam Breaker 4.
You'll be pleased
Even
to
with
hear that
Gundam Breaker 4.
Blackthorn started work on the plating.
I'm gonna need to see
Excellent.
some sort of pattern
down,
of,
2 to
you know,
go.
relative quality before I can get my hopes up.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins.
And I wait,
I
we
thought that
own
material was all
Digimon?
but
Yeah.
impossible to work.
They have Digimon
you're
Con every year
after.
and they always have no
Sorry.
news. And it's just sad.
Just so happens there's one particular
I just feel
ruin that's
bad for the
broken
people
into
involved, like,
exactly
man,
the right shape and size pieces for
You're
what we
trying to
need.
conjure hype out of nothing.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all details.
What's her name?
At least they have like a webtoon running about the Digimon card game, which I've heard is okay. So that's something, I guess.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
First 3 movies are getting redubbed,
yes.
most notably our war game.
Mid
Really?
should speak with
Interesting.
you.
Yeah, they don't technically have
Here you see the Mithril engine in which
English
Mithril
dubs,
is
right? Because they
burned
got
to
combined into the
generate heat.
Frankenstein that
That
is the
heat is
Digimon
then
movie,
harnessed
which I
to
personally
produce
love. It's a
motor
terrible
force.
movie, but
Excess heat is dealt with by
I
means
have
of
massive
the
nostalgia
thermal
for it.
displacement stack,
And
which
the dub
disperses
actually
it
had
into
some
the
pretty funny jokes in it.
surrounding Air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating
Yeah.
alone
Oh,
to achieve
okay.
this effect,
That's pretty cool, actually.
the rate
I know a lot of
excess
people
heat
really like our
buildup
war
would
game.
far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in.
It connects to
That
the
like
plating,
sounds labored.
you
Is that
see,
intentional?
and serves as a sort
Sounds
of
normal to me.
thermal sink to absorb all that
Don't
excess
actually.
energy.
Oh, they don't
Our
actually run
experiments have
Digimon
shown
Con. It's
that
fan
fallen
run,
ceramics
and sometimes the company
remarkably
notices it.
thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat
Oh.
far above anything we are able to make today. And not only
Interesting,
that,
because I think
they're
the
also
main
waterproof
like
and immune to rust,
director of
making them the
Digimon
perfect
was on the
material
first
for our
one.
protective hood. Why?
That's
If
interesting.
sea or rainwater were to enter
You made
the
that up.
reactor
Okay,
proper,
cool.
it would
Thanks.
vaporize instantly.
Thank you for the misinformation.
The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
Trying really hard to say our
Said
words.
we might be able to use parts
I
of
guess.
a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Like why?
Yes,
But all right.
it's in Lorbert's Pass near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I
fully believed you
should have
based on the
arranged
quality
to
of
have the
Digimon Con.
pieces
I was
we
like,
need
that
brought
explains
here
everything,
sooner.
actually. No wonder it's so
You
shitty.
see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Would do that?
I see.
Go on the internet and tell lies?
Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much.
What I get for trusting chat.
Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet
How
you
many
outside
Twitch
the
streamers have to get screwed over before we learn this lesson? All right. Gotta go clear out a place. What you get for trusting specifically Waffle? Also true. Yeah, walking shitpost generator is accurate. Our war game got turned into Summer Wars. They changed the name? Oh, why? No. Oh, what do you mean? I mean they got turned into. These to go. Victor took the concept and made a feature film. Oh, yes, I heard about this. Yes, I remember now. There was a legally adjacent our war game. Yeah. No, wait, do I have to go across the bridge? Go up it here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's right, I heard about that. I never watched it, but I heard it was still a pretty decent movie. Yeah, I'm interested. Do they still have the same voice actors? Surely there's new English voice actors, right? It's been like over 20 years for the original VA cast of like Digimon Adventure. Surely they're retired. Like they're bringing in some new people. There's no way it's still the original VAs. I mean, if it is, I'm equal parts impressed and shocked. But I somehow doubt it. Don't do shit for the fans. It wouldn't be surprising if fans actually ran everything instead of Bandai doing anything. Yeah. Bandai is very much like, we're just gonna hold the IPs and tell people to make stuff, and then whatever happens, happens. And then products will get made, and they're like, great, let's fuck it up with some really shitty management decisions. Bandai special, baby. UW is also by the original VAs, I guess. Okay, I'm not against this. I love the original VAs for Digimon. I just don't know if they can still keep up the voices. They're all getting pretty old. But I mean, shit. If they can still do it, then fuck it. Give them the money. Get them in the booth. I'm not gonna complain. "12-year-old Tai in like 2050 is gonna be voiced by an 80-year-old man." Oh, that's be closer to like 60, but still.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
I'm never letting go of the original Adventure cast.
Ruins.
It's the only thing that's
just
been
over
like
there,
well
as
received
is the
consistently.
creature I told you about, I'd imagine.
Relatively
Would
well
you,
received.
would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh, the last show they made, Ghost Game, they fucked up because they made it episodic, and then in like the last couple episodes, they were like, surprise! It's actually serialized, and the previous episodes mattered. It's like, pick a lane. What are you doing?
Anybody home?
Digimon does have a new director now. Habu is gone. So, we'll see if that has any major changes.
Unwanted visitor.
He'll
Time
breathe
to
some
go.
new life into the franchise. Or not. It's another Arimon. I already fought you. Ow. Look. Play this. Half physical attacks? Hello. Sure. I've had with the spoilers in the 14 collab actually, not bad at all. Not only could you have figured it out through context, the second it happened, but the next like major plot point is them explaining what happened. So it was a very minor spoiler at the end of the day. Was not a big deal. Like, literally when we were watching the cutscene go down, we were like, okay, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, from the outside, it definitely did seem like a big spoiler, and then actually going through it, we were like, ah, no, it's actually fine. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Alright. It definitely seems more major than it was. I mean, it's still like a major plot point, but it just happens like very early on in the game. Of it being very obvious that it was actually Clyde the whole time. Block this. I can. Nice. Which, thank God. If that had been like a spoiler that is like, yeah, this is actually the third act spoiler, I would have been pretty peeved. Also kind of spoiled in a trailer.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Not in any that I watched, but
Thank goodness you're safe.
like I said,
You shouldn't
if
any
you have a
trouble now.
brain cell when you're watching the
Indeed.
cutscene happen, it's
Well,
pretty obvious
Don't
what's
let us
going on.
keep you. We'll see that everything is transported
And then it's
safely back to the
confirmed
hideaway.
shortly after.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I think Lightning, you said like it's a secret only to Clive when we were talking about it. Yeah, something along those lines, which was very accurate. Clive's VA saying, "Come to me, Ifrit." Yeah, that's true. It is pretty obvious through the trailers that Clive is Ifrit. That is accurate. So yeah, not a major spoiler, but boy, it certainly seems like one from the outside.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
God, I love the teleport back to quest
Eleanor
givers.
has recovered the material for the helm.
So
She'll be along
nice.
shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop
Is
the
this the
engines going
Shadowbringers
pop,
trolley
but those
section
things will still
again?
be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship
Is this
ablaze.
going to happen with every
Which is
game
why we
that
need proper
Creative Studio
shielding.
3 makes now?
A prison for the dragon's breath. That's
There's going to be
poison away
some
inside.
long side quest in the middle of
thought
the
a
main
triple
quest
thick
that has to
layer
do
of
with
tempered
the
steel
mode
might
of
do it.
transportation.
Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but
They
it could
can't
be
keep
too
getting
heavy.
away with this.
The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we
To be fair, thinking about it, this is a very common FF
I've racked my
trope
brains and I just can't think what to do
of
it.
like having a third act
Well, if I were in
mode
need
of
obscure
transportation
knowledge,
being a big
I
part
know
of the
whose counsel
story.
I would seek.
It happened, I think, in
Properties.
every game that we've played,
Terms.
except for maybe 9.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Nope, it happened in 9 as well.
I've got all the
Never mind.
details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
It happened in 4, happened in 7, happened in 8.
Right away.
It happened in 13, but 13 was a disaster. Yeah, does like Yoshi P just want to be like a vehicular engineer? Is that what we're learning? Does he just want to make cars? Or planes or something? What is Yoshi P's opinion on the Shinkansen? Like, if you mention it, does he go on a huge tangent? Because that would explain a lot. Just derail an interview talking about a bullet train. Hey, Windeer. Welcome in. How's it going? We're building an airship. Yeah, he's got a second Twitter account just to talk about Japanese trains. Oh, hey!
Another moment.
For you,
Windeer
always.
redeeming
Well, that's
Simp
something this
Squad
time.
for
You take a look at this.
69,420 points. Nice. If you didn't already have that, you do now. Welcome to the Simp Squad. I don't see you in the Simp Squad already. Just noticed I had a ton of points. Yep, I have nothing else to spend them on, mainly. A couple sound alerts and that. That's the big sink. What's your Discord username? Unless you're not on the Discord, in which case that's fine. You are Carl Windeer. Offline? Oh yeah, there you are. Congratulations, you get a fancy new role in the Discord. It means nothing. Simp Squad. Go, your name is Pink now. Yes, the Kimo Dojo. I found you. Why did that alert not play, Toaster? Oh, I turned off a bunch of the sound alerts. Yeah, because they weren't getting used. That's one of the ones I turned off. I forgot to remove it from the Twitch commands list. Well, you know what? We'll turn it back on.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
I love that sound clip. There you go. Yeah, I gotta clean that out. I had a lot of sound alerts that people weren't using. I'll fix that after stream. Actually, let me write a note. Excuse me. I gotta figure out if I want to put any other fun commands in there, or if I'm just gonna keep some of the small sound alerts and then that's it. Because I don't have any major plans. I know a lot of people have like some super interactive stuff, but I just don't want to do that.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever.
I don't want
will
alerts
they
to be
go
getting
think
in
of
the way
next?
of the playthrough. You know what I mean?
What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding
Darren's stream is overwhelming.
Extreme heat on the inside.
It can be. There are moments
Yet
where
remain
chat goes
cool
crazy
enough
with the
on
sound
outside
alerts
not to set the
on
ship
Darian's
alight,
stream. Most of the time
while
it's pretty
also
fun.
being light enough not to sink it. As you
Every
can
once in a while
imagine,
someone will pop one off
she's
when
struggling
it's
to find
relevant.
anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not
20 push-ups regime, a workout regime, or a workout regime.
Approach.
I know Matt has one of those. I thought about it. I'm in
Consider the
decent
lake we have
shape,
made
but
our home. Its
could always be
blighted
better.
waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet,
you want me to, I can
we
edit.
have made a home
I don't even know if I
here
can
from
do
those
20
very
push-ups anymore.
materials
I probably can,
nonetheless.
but
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it,
it might be
I
applied
feel
to
like
some material
that
or
material
other
being
in order
forgotten
to
is kind of
provide the
ridiculous.
protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material.
that material would be so useful in so many different situations. It'd be wild if just like, oh, there's no more dragons anymore. All right, throw all that shit out. We don't need it anymore.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary
Fuck you mean?
ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking
Like shit, if
us
we
to
had
help
that
you,
stuff, was it because it was like asbestos and it was giving people cancer? Is that why they stopped using it? Are we rediscovering fantasy asbestos? Oh, hey, Jill. Are we going to pick between Tarja and Jill? Look, sorry, Tarja, but
So you need a
I'm
hand,
picking my
do you?
girlfriend.
we do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove
Yep, all right.
indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go
Yeah,
with
sorry,
whom
Tarja, but this
in
is
your
a
capable
this is
hands,
not even a
Clive.
question.
Shielding that guards against
not
even the most ferocious.
So, Clive, who will accompany?
Yep, Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken.
Would
the
you
liberty
like
of
to pick the
preparing a
character
list.
that's been like the dirtagonist this whole time, or a character that has had like 5 on-screen
Happier
scenes?
nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from
Ah,
favor.
okay. That
Now,
explains
of
why
course,
Moondew would
they can be
not be a
obtained
thing
with
anymore.
ease.
They
You should be
literally
able to find
made
everything
too
you
much
need
and
at
couldn't
the
make
market
anymore.
in Northreach.
Is that so?
Ah, okay, you got me
I've
there.
been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
You got me, Ishikawa.
Until then.
Should have known. I don't actually know if Ishikawa wrote this game.
You
I know
two
right now
enjoy
she's in like
yourselves.
a...
You too, Talia.
She's in more of like a management position in Creative Studio 3. For those of you who don't know, Ishikawa is one of the famous writers from the FF14 dev team, who wrote some of the most well-received stories in 14, mainly Shadowbringers. He was the one primarily responsible for Shadowbringers. And she made quite the name for herself, but she's no longer on the writing team. She's now into the story... She's like the story director or something? She's like a management position now. She got promoted. Which, good for her, but does mean that she doesn't work directly on stuff as much anymore. To some people would say Dawntrail's detriment. Who knows?
No. Where's Jill?
There's talk at the glass gate. Keep them pilchers nice and chilled. I won't have you.
Are those Pepio nuts? We can have a tap.
Pepio
For
nuts.
ingredients.
You're gonna love my
just
nuts.
Started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking
Kind
for?
of expected us to be gathering
How about you
ingredients
look
from,
for the
like, I don't
Pepio
know,
nuts and some garlic.
find
the
ancient
other things
ruin
we
or
need.
something,
We
and
can
not
meet up
at
again
like
when we're
the
finished.
local market. For this very important fantasy ingredient, I didn't think we'd just go to the store.
Up! You'll not find a bruised bit.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. What are we making? You making pasta?
What can I interest you in today?
Slathering
I
the side of
trust
this
it's all
thing with
here.
lasagna. I guess lasagna doesn't have nuts in it, but I don't know. You could put nuts in lasagna. You probably shouldn't.
Don't touch anything.
Edible fruit of the Pepio plant. Okay, so it's a fruit technically, just called a nut. Or maybe edible fruit is more of a metaphor. Whatever.
Go on. Take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Maybe it's like a linguine. Are we getting shrimp
Did
as
you
well?
find everything?
I did. Here.
I understand why they made it so you had to press a button to actually hand things in,
Garlic
but
and
it's not
Pepio
necessary.
nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates
They were trying to make it more
somehow turn all
interactive,
this into
just
what
like
Mid needs to keep
something.
her engine cool.
Anything, but I think they would have just been better off having Clive just do the animation and
But
handing
before we
things
head
over.
back, would you walk with me a while?
Sure. Ooh, we got some bread too.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does.
I mean,
good
you
to get away
constantly
from all
help
the
me
battle
all
and
the time.
bloodshed For once. Just being here
Oh, I guess.
reminds me of when we were children.
Yeah, not in combat.
Do
All
you
right,
remember?
got me.
Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Good
Was there
boy.
anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Good looking
Big
bread.
white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
Soup in a bun? God, that's classic.
sorry. It's just...
Hasn't been changed for
You're right.
centuries and doesn't need to be.
I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
A good stew, a nice white bun. Oh, delicious.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Bread? No. Unless you're on a diet.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
Clive, put the flags down. Dude.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
You're not helping your case here of not surviving the end of this game. Killing me. If Clive and Jill both die at the end of the story, I'll know for a fact Ishikawa wrote this.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back.
Killing
I need to
you,
give these
imagine how he
ingredients to
feels.
Hippocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
To be fair, the start of this game was pretty dark, so that still might have been evidence to Ishikawa's handiwork. Back we go. Does love pretty dark stories. I'm back.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious
Hard
concoctions in
cut
my
to
time.
a plate of shrimp
I'm
linguine.
sure you have.
Moondew.
What about the shielding itself?
Eat up.
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Hell yeah, Jill.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Do you have a hat or just like a sewed together mass of patches? I'm not seeing like a cohesive piece of cloth there.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Back to Mid. It's a quilt and hat for him. Yeah, pretty much. It's a really shitty quilt. All the squares are just overlapped and
Sorry to keep you
tossed on
waiting,
top
Mid.
of each other.
But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat.
Linguini.
A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Let's do it. Fancy new airship.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Look, this man can't read, all right? He
Putting it
sees the
together in here.
schematics, but he can't
It's
read any of
cramped
the
enough as
words.
it is.
He knows the numbers. That's all that matters.
Let's take this outside.
Oh.
Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the
Fisticuffs?
deck.
Okay.
I'll take care of the rest.
Well, as it was part of the
On my
process.
way.
Oh, and bring me
It
the
works
biggest
better with
salmon you can
concussion.
find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Like that delivery. Precision walloping. Sometime later. Piece of crap. Great.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Is it? Doesn't look finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
We've all been there.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 Mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Oh boy. All right, settle in, folks.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Camber can build the rest.
Right.
Good luck to them, I say.
I was about
Right, I'm
to
off get
lariat
sling
this
for
girl.
elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
All right. Work back to mid. Speak with mid. Ah, it's the FF8 special, huh? Kick me out of a cutscene to get me to talk to the same goddamn NPC. At least it tells me to do so this time.
What's the matter?
I don't just sit there wondering why the dialogue stopped before I press a button. I'm like, oh, I have control. Fuck. I hated how many times that happened in 8.
Thinking about
Drove
the
me
Enterprise
nuts.
sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins
Said it was my
turned
least favorite
black,
part of Borderlands 3.
we might still have a chance.
Yeah, that did happen in Borderlands 3 a lot.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate.
Desire standing still at Desire
I wanted-
Blood. Borderlands 3 had a lot of
want
problems
people
with
to
its
sail
story.
aboard
That's
of
why I
their
installed a
choice,
mod to remove it.
Not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to
The
survive,
preferred way to
but
play Borderlands
where
3.
we can actually live.
With all of the dialogue removed.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting
I'm
in
still
yours.
against my better judgment excited for Borderlands 4.
Something
Even if the
tells me
story is
it's
complete
what my
ass.
dad
As
would've
long as
wanted.
the gameplay is as good as 3 is. That's all I care about.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Of course you're not a Mo. You're a mid. If you want to be a Mo, though, I'll support that decision.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Alright, Otto. A new missive has been delivered to my chambers. I'm good. Hey, RSI, how's the stream? So far, so good.
Mid finished sending
Been a
half
hell of
the
a day,
highway
but,
traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl do
we're cruising
anything
along.
to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm
That
sure
makes
she'll
me
be
super
finished soon
busy.
enough.
Yeah, I imagine
Said
you're
In those words.
going to get more and more busy as it approaches the holidays.
Clive.
It's about
were
that
you
time of
born
year.
yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
I might still be able to catch her.
Oh, did she just bail? Okay. Progress in certain quests is temporarily limited. Yeah, that's fine. Get the gym. At least you attempt to go to the gym. That's more than I do.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Aren't you supposed to be in the boat as the boatman?
Then I'm too late.
Why are you not in the boat that she
You
is
in a
taking?
hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait.
That time,
Just
mindful
paid
it's a
for
marathon, not a
dinghy
sprint.
and
Yeah,
rowed
there's
off. Oars going like the clappers.
there is going to be no such thing as finishing all the work and getting to rest in
Some
the
life
holidays.
in her, ain't she?
You just try to do it at a
But
decent
anyway,
clip.
I was on my way up to see you, as it
If you go
happens.
fast, there will just be more.
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men
Which one in the
said I
boat? She
was
wouldn't
to
let me
hand
go?
it
He's
to
the
you
boatman.
in person,
It's his job to be in the
post-bleeding
boat.
haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Okay. My dear boy, my journey to Canberra, yada yada. A friend I mentioned not only agreed to the context of the strong bus with us. Okay. Everything's going great. Oh, he wants to grab Gav. Okay. Sure.
Trouble in Canva. Well,
I was reading chat to
I'll
her.
need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
She didn't want to wait for him, so she paid for a boat and fucked off with it.
So
Oh,
what?
okay.
Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just
So kind of weird that the
sailed off
boatman
into the
would
sunset.
just let someone take his boat. But whatever.
Seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
And she paid for
But
it, I
next
guess.
time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
This absolutely is the Shadowbringers trolley
Right.
section.
Anyway,
They had the
we
whole
all
thing
set
of
to head
everybody
to the
working
old
together to
hideaway.
get it done.
I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord
Same
Ross
thing happened in
of the
Dawntrail.
Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
I guess Shadowbringers is
Go
technically
on,
more the
mate.
Talos section, but
Just be sure to give
They were
Sid
pretty
and the
close
others my
together.
regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
all right. Sid's Legacy. All right. See it. Is Jill coming, or is it just me? Oh, Gav's coming. Where's that logo again? Is that just the logo of this group of, like, outcasts? Is that the deal? Oh. It was here? I assume she left that hammer. I don't know for sure.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
God,
I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Well, then your Phoenix is not very good.
Life has a
Because
beginning.
my Phoenixes have been saving my ass. The FF8 Ultima
So we
fight
must
springs to
live while we
mind.
have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, they're here. Right. Oh, and the not Rogadin guy. Oh, and Aaron.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Someone
It
swiped
wasn't
up
no
on the touchpad.
scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And
Hasn't-
soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
It hasn't been that long Since this place got destroyed, it's been what,
So our
5
mission
years?
remains unchanged.
When did this blight thing start happening? Because if it's progressed this much,
crystal is gone,
it must
and
be a
they're
fairly
first for
recent
ether
thing
with
if this is
them.
the speed it's going.
The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh,
Relax. She's like 70.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
There you go.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the
It's like
Dominion
8
and the
tall.
Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants
She's just
Guild.
going
Just
off.
show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
No. That's why I have to tell you to be careful. Fucking
Do you see that, Sid?
goofy walk.
Your protege's making a proper little
So
outlaw
happy.
of himself.
I can't wait to see how this disguise is literally just going to be me putting up my hood. And everyone's going to be like, who's this guy? The hood makes him indistinguishable from everyone else. Alright, here we go. On to the next icon, which is probably going to be Bahamut's. I honestly thought it would be Bahamut last, but I guess... I thought the Empire would be the last thing that we do before the final stuff. But, I guess not? Yeah. All right, let's go. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
I love Torgal. I sure hope they don't kill Torgal at the end of this game.
This
If
used to be a
anyone
trade
survives,
route
I
for
want it to be
merchants crossing
Torgal.
the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
There's Rose. Fellas. This thing's name a leg eater? Oh boy. So if I sick him at the right timing, he can actually air combo. That's good to know. Fellas, I know you have a side quest, but...
What do you think?
Sorry.
How nice.
Oh, alright, well.
They have a hideaway
There's
of
the
their own.
aforementioned raiders.
Nice try.
Oops, I thought that guy was attacking. He was getting mollywopped is what was happening. Oh yeah, I can follow up with that. That's right. Oh, but I have to let go of the button. For the thing. Okay, well, that's not it. There it is. Plates. Huge damage. Gotcha. Oh, I really like the Titan powers. Oh, beat rock and blocks. Land a third punch of a Titanic counter twice in, I assume, a combat. Oh. Oh, I have a lot of ability points. I have not been paying attention to that. Whoopsies.
We've done the Republic a certain.
I didn't realize I had so many. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm just short of Earth and Fury. Okay, I could also get Flames of Rebirth. Partially restoring HP. This one was alright. The HP regen wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. Wasn't super impressed by that. This just makes it so I can... Oh, I can upgrade it to make it stronger. Oh. It's really expensive, but it could be worth it. In fact, there's really nothing I want right now. I have everything I want upgraded, already upgraded. Maybe we just sit on it. We try to upgrade Judgment Bolt. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Gotten to the point where we can save up a little. There's going to be a shooting gallery full of moblins back here? The hidden village? Is Impa here?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Going in? Okay. I like how the sprint started and I came to a dead stop. Wait. Just keep pushing me back at this. Yes, I can. node, knock that off. Oh, are these guys like fake Allegan stuff? Pretty sure there's like an Allegan enemy called the defense node. Oh, I could... Oh, is this worth it? I'm close to being able to get the 4th bar for Limit Break. But do we need it? Because we already have full Limit Break by the time we get to Staggers anyways. And we don't get through it by the time Stagger runs out, so... Is it just for using... you know, regular combat more often? Built the gauge pretty quickly, so... I don't know. We'll leave it. Ooh. That's a big hole. What made the big hole? The final sin? You fucking joking me?
So this is Zemeckis.
You have a giant hole in the ground called the final sin. And no one's here? Everyone's just like, yeah, it's that place.
I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Big fuck off crater called the final sin. That is what it is.
Man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Where's all this water going?
Just to plumb those depths. Perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Which are?
Dominance and bearers.
Ah.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be
something. Why is my controller vibrating in this state?
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
This is not natural.
I know.
This is not a natural formation. Clearly something happened.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits
Looks like
about
the final dungeon. It's full of water. Gotta drain it.
Clive? Something wrong?
Yep. Called it.
Nothing. It's nothing.
That's 100% the final dungeon. Meanwhile... shenaniganry do we have this time?
I see the reports are true, Father.
Oh right, he's the Emperor now.
You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier.
Hey, that should say ex-Emperor in the subtitles.
Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Why didn't you just stay Emperor?
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
fucking
There is
flower.
other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Wow, okay. You want to spell it out directly?
Serve. Great
Jesus Christ.
made flesh.
This man is at least 80% Kool-Aid at this point.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Now is he with Joshua though? Is he cool with Joshua now? He's not going to do that?
I find you much changed.
Come on, man.
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another?
Oh?
Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Uh-huh.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire.
Dion, you gotta cut and run.
This audience is over.
You walk out of this room and out of
Your
this country.
Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men.
Not her! Anybody
So
but Rowena!
boring.
Fuck!
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
They couldn't help themselves. Motherfucker. Of course it's Rowena.
Pain
Who
you
else?
that you will not inherit your father's throne.
Is Geralt here?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Interesting. So Mom is indeed absolutely awful. For some reason. She could just be a horrible bitch. And there's no more explanation required. But there might be something more
markets
there.
are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
He's the Ronald Reagan of Final Fantasy.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be
I do
easy
wonder
with
if
the
Dion's still
Imperials
going to
on
work with
high
the
alert.
Empire or if he's going to turn code.
His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside.
Because we did see
His
him
troops
talk
are
to
well trained and
Joshua.
increasingly
He
battle-hardened.
knows about Ultima now.
But It's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
I'll fight you. Nice. I can get up here. Anything good? Oh, we got something. Ancient sword. Ooh. Good. It is. Oh, it's significantly better. Damn. Look like. Looks like a sword. Okay. It's pretty nondescript. Right here. Perfect. Nice. No stitching. Excuse me. What's going on over here? I can't climb this. Oh, side quest probably. Oh wait, hang on. Over here. Can I really not climb this? This looks incredibly climbable. You joking me? Alright, well, never mind. That guy down there? Ooh, he's so well. Damn, alright. 92 experience per battle, or ability points per battle. It's actually pretty good. That basically means like every 10 battles we get 1,000 points, which is quite a bit.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline to
Slightly less than that, but slightly more battles than
They don't know
that.
how to live without the crystal's blessing.
It's variable. I don't mind them giving me a lot of ability points. Gives me more options for builds. I might actually switch out Phoenix for Garuda. Because I'm not really using Will of the Wikes very often. There's just so many other abilities I have now that are good. As much as I love Will of the Wikes, it's not something I use in most battles. Maybe I'll switch that out. That's the ability to use them in any icon? Yeah, I haven't felt the need to do that yet. Although I suppose I could do that with Garuda. Because I don't think I'll be using Rook's Gambit, because we already have a counter with Titan. And it's a counter I enjoy more, and I find it's easier to hit. Maybe we'll master this. Maybe you're right. We'll try. And we'll upgrade Gauge. I don't think I need to worry about Deadly Embrace. I will miss not having the Gap Closer. Oh yeah, there it is. The Gap Closer on Phoenix is really, really good, but we can just use Lunge. Now, right. We'll be shaking it up all anyways once we get into the Icon, like we usually do. I want to play with the new toys and
This is where we're
I'll
supposed to
be
meet
switching
Boots,
things
isn't it?
around. I love that I can just change what points I have
He said he'd
spec
wait
at
for
any
us here
time.
after replenishing his supplies.
3 resets is
Didn't
based.
say he'll have finished by now.
Even if it costs like a little bit of money, I wouldn't be bothered by it. But the fact that it's completely free is so nice. And you can favorite abilities so that if you want to reset everything except certain ones, you can. Like, excellent.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Back to hustle. That
How
falafel?
much for a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays.
What
But
that
you're
is?
more than welcome to look.
I imagine what I'd like to do eventually is have one icon that's just 2 nukes. And have like one mastered nuke.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate
I can just switch to
occupation
that
of the
and obliterate
crystalline
somebody who's
dominion is
staggered.
still in effect. Only those whose
take a lot
business
of
in
AP though.
Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Ah.
Looks like we aren't the only
Go
ones
to
who
our
are eager to leave.
Dalmatia.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Time. Gucci boy. Where you at?
Must be around here somewhere.
I can't imagine he's hard to find. Man's 8 feet tall.
I'll take the lard.
We're on this side.
The caravan stops next to the check.
Audio freaked out there. Oh, apparently, well, he's not that easy to find because I missed him. Or in here? He hidden in the boxes somewhere?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Or is he further in?
Tight-fisted swines.
What?
Come, taste my peaches.
Alright, apparently I'm eating my words. Oh, he's right there, motherfucker. He's in the shadows.
Oh,
Son of a
Good.
bitch.
There you are.
I got got.
I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
You gotta be kidding me. You had one
We
job.
won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
How the fuck did you lose it?
Remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago.
Oh, you got pickpocketed. Okay.
Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
You think?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Fuck
This
me.
market like
Alright.
This is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to
Dude,
find this
if
child.
anyone in a bazaar or market bumps into you, grab them immediately. They're always a pickpocket. Every time. 100% of the time.
No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Goddamn dumbass. Literally one job.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo.
Alright.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Go kick the shit out of whoever pickpocketed us.
Out of my sight.
Probably some kid. Usually is. Some street urchin kid. Stole it because he had no choice. Over to Chocobo Inn.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, I thought this was Joshua's attendant for a second.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad?
I like your look. You've got a real, like...
I gather
I
Lady
want to say, like,
Karen didn't send
90s
you.
high-powered businesswoman sort of vibe. I'm here for it.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back.
I would prefer if that's a lie, but it's probably not.
We can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders.
Excuse me.
But I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
I was gonna make the joke. Good thing I didn't. You beat me to it, as it always does.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
It's real lesson time? Oh, it's just a transition to a shittier cutscene.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
Shouldn't these passes have like a name on them? Some sort of identification that like you own the pass and it's yours?
Passes are
So some chucklefuck couldn't just grab one and be like, "Ah, it's mine. Let me through."
Victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
Okay, they are.
That
That is
someone
exactly.
is doctoring the stolen passes.
Okay.
The same someone.
Thank
who's
you for bringing
encouraging
that
the
up because
children to
I was
steal
about
them.
to be pissed.
And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Team's been very good about
They're ruining the
me
livelihoods of
calling up
honest
something that
merchants,
would be a plot hole
which
and
is
then
why we've
immediately
decided
filling
to
it.
Take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Emphasis on slaying.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
Clive's like, I know this is going to be a long ass side quest.
caravan.
Please tell me there's a way around
It's
this.
that, I don't know, try
Murder.
swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Right.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I always pronounce that as Eloise. But Eloise makes way more sense, and I can't believe I never thought of that. Another seal. Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search.
Not a name I've seen often,
Wear
but I've
that,
definitely seen it
and he
before
will
and
know you
pronounced
for
it
a
wrong.
friend.
I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Louise is a name I've heard before. I had a family member. Those two statements are not related. Okay. Good to know you've had a family member at one point. Anything?
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Betrayal or shifting sands lie? Too rich for my blood. Take your potions then.
Many thanks. You're welcome anytime.
Out of my sight, wretch.
All right. What do you got for me?
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Traders pass.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular?
I want him to just look behind him at all the furniture and be like, no,
I expect you want to know more.
that's another guy.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the
If
traders.
you're the furniture
carrying
maker,
biggest
he asks the man drowning in
Harder to
furniture.
watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
All right, talk to someone else. This is the part of... I know this is something that gets brought up when it comes to 16, is this pacing of having to do like this random shit here. And the reason I bring it up now is because it was brought up in regards to Dawntrail as well, where people were conflating the two of like having to go around and talk to random people in both this and Dawntrail as being a thing that's Creative Studio 3 has to get together. It didn't bother me in Dawntrail though, and the reason for that is that you're there specifically to talk to people, right? And this is something that annoyed me a lot in Stormblood, and it's annoying me now, which is what I call locked door quest design, where you have a specific place you know you need to go, and you know that the story and all the shit to do is over there, and the game puts a locked door in front of you and goes, before you can get there and progress the story, you gotta find the key to this door, which is usually a random side quest that has nothing to do with anything. Stormblood did that a lot, and it drove me insane. Dawntrail didn't do that, though, because the talking to NPCs was the goal. You were trying to figure out what to do next, you were gathering information. That I'm fine with. This annoys me. Like, I know I just have to get past that literal locked door up there, but I can't do that until I do this arbitrary quest line. And it's a very common RPG quest. So, like, I know why it gets done, but there are better ways to do it. Specifically, there are ways to make this side quest more thematically interesting and tie it into the main plot. I don't think it's going to do this. Shadowbringers actually, despite this type of section being my least favorite part of Shadowbringers, did it the best. The side quest you had to do was very thematically important. It was very much tied to the main quest, at least in vibes.
To help you find the pickpockets.
So it was busy work, but it was thematically
I
meaningful.
tell you what I know then. For one,
This is not.
This isn't a family operation.
This is padding.
All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
I have a feeling,
A few, perhaps.
based on Dawntrail in
You
this
saw the
game,
refugees gathered by the
I have a
entrance way?
sinking suspicion, or sneaking
They're all
suspicion,
looking for a new
both.
start
It's
in
sneaking
the
and
Dominion
sinking.
beyond.
That
Some of them take
someone
it as an opportunity
high
to
up in
rid
Square
themselves
Enix,
of
either in
unwanted
Creative Studio
baggage.
3 or Square Enix as a whole,
Whoever's
is
behind
still
this would have
on
to
the
have made themselves
bullshit
known to the
of
children at some
our
point.
RPG needs to be a specific amount of time to complete. You have to reach a specific playtime. Do whatever you can to make it hit that hour goal. And I thought they learned their lesson, but apparently they haven't.
hard can that be?
Life will be different there.
Because Dawn Trail was about equal length to Endwalker, which was the previously longest expansion in 14's history. And I know this game is pretty long. I mean, obviously pretty long. We're day 7 still. But this feels like padding that didn't need to be here, and they were looking for a way to increase the amount of hours in the game.
Excuse me.
And I thought they learned from Final Fantasy 13 and many other Square Enix properties
I was
that
just
people
wondering
don't like
if
this.
anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything
I don't think it's Creative Studio 3. I think it's somewhere higher in Square Enix, because this has been a consistent problem with Square Enix.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
I mean, I could be wrong. Could be Yoshi P for all I know. But I don't think so.
They're sweet as nectar.
I think there is a higher up in Square Enix management that has a
You won't
very
find anything of this quality in Twinside.
a very intense insistence on how long RPGs are supposed to be.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
Strong accusation out of the gate.
Nobody's asked me.
Maybe don't lead with that.
Picking pockets. Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine that kid's gonna fess up to pickpocketing when someone approaches you like that. Some dude with a giant sword goes, "Hey kid, have you broke the law recently?" No? Alright, well let me know if someone asks you to do it. Gee, I wonder why he's not cooperating.
Come with me to the Dominion.
Over here?
Life will be different there.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
How deep can I go in here?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Hello?
Jug of snake spit.
Yeah, hey kid, did you rob me?
What do you want?
No.
I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
Maybe.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to
I
find
don't know, it could just be like a
Do you know
a
where
minor.
your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside
Like not
town.
as like minors and children as minors in like
You've been very
Breaks Rocks.
helpful.
A popular child labor scheme.
Come on, come on!
Very little, they can fit into crevices. Useful. The children yearn for the mines.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Carry my goods. He's taking me out to dinner.
Water
first.
for hire.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy,
Child over here. There we go.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Scallywag? Scamp?
If we robbed his boots off him.
Scum.
Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Peevish
the moment
boy.
they found out they'd string us
Don't-
up by our guts.
Don't call a
they
kid
now?
peevish.
Perhaps
Don't
you'd
call
like to
anyone
introduce
peevish,
this to
but
these
especially not a kid.
Charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
I want to hear a child actor say fuck.
I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
Okay. Watch that happen.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
I want to hear a little kid tell me to fuck off. That'd make my day. Yeah, children are typically played by women.
I need to find him before his employers do.
Bart Simpleton. Yeah, Bart Simpson, Naruto from the English dub. Goku.
Did do you see a
Hell,
boy
I think
run
adult
past?
Goku is still
He
voiced by a
stole
woman,
something from a
at least
friend
in
of
the Japanese
There was a
dub.
boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but
Thank you.
I think RoboCop 2 as a kid swears a lot. I have to watch that movie. I think it's just funny when child actors swear.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
He says as he stalks up to him. Personal space, man.
Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
Then just steal the bread,
All half the time.
dumbass.
Before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Oh yeah, how noble of you.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Oh, hi,
Eloise
Goots.
is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're him.
Is Goots just gonna powerbomb this
I haven't got
kid?
your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gil, me and my mates would have starved.
Yeah, and just steal the bread. You're already stealing, just cut out the middleman. Suplex the child, exactly. Oh, hello. You made my job easy for me.
Cowards. You will not force
Oh.
another child to do your bidding.
Hang on, nope, this is a misunderstanding. Hello, protagonist-looking man. Who is
You're
this guy?
making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
I love the way he popped up.
Goots. What are you doing with these people?
God, why is everyone in this game so hot?
Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your
Who does your hair? You're in the desert. It's perfect.
Eloise didn't tell
Yeah,
us
we
she
play
had
as
a
this guy
brother.
now.
And why
Fuck
would
Clive.
she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
I swear to God, for
Theodore.
a second there, I thought he said
What do you know
Theodore
the
at your
Carstones?
service.
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting
my.
ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared.
Just look at this guy. His skin
Honda's
is
a good
perfect.
lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
Wait,
If he
forget
and his
being a
friends
mercenary,
hadn't
you could be a
agreed to
model.
work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of
Looks like
death,
he's got
most
eyeliner
likely.
too.
Clive, was it? And my sister's
got-
asked
you
you
got
to
greener
help put an
pastures,
end to the
buddy.
pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Quest completes. Alright. Talk to him immediately again? Okay.
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
High profile
What
political
else?
candidates in the US at the moment.
We
Where's
find the
Eyeliner? He looks like a
Carstones,
villain.
And we crush them. You
Is
get
that,
your trader's pass back, and I make
JD
Boklad a
Vance, I
safe
think?
place again.
What are you talking about?
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped?
Couch fucker, yes. I have
Don't
noticed
worry.
that before. It's
They'll never know you told us.
weird that no one ever brings it up.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes.
Whatever.
Meet us
Already paid.
outside the gate.
That close
I
attention to
tried
American
following them
politics.
once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft then.
Isn't he the one that posed with someone else's family for a photo op recently? Was that him?
Laney's
Was
cleft
that
is in the
that
south
was someone
past
else?
the camp.
Because I remember hearing about that and thinking it was absolutely batshit insane. To pretend that someone else's family is yours for a photo op. Dr. Couch isn't much of a political defense anymore, not after the Orange Clan is absolute travesty of a history. True, yeah. The bar is underground. It is terrifying that it seems it's going to be a close race. Derek Anderson is you're thinking of. Okay. Never actually checked the name. I just saw it and I was in hysterics. That's an absolutely unhinged thing to do.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
Alright, fellas.
You should have minded your
What? Oh, yes. Oh.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Yeah, I didn't look close enough at the photo, but he does kind of look like JD Vance. Heard of this? Is he's in Virginia and he's running for Congress? Okay. He's just a senator. I don't know if this race is going to be as close as I keep hearing people assert. I mean, it's impossible to tell, but it shouldn't be. It should be a fucking blowout. Like, it should be a non-issue, but there's going to be at least a little bit of competition where this is concerned. I certainly hope it will not be close. Although I don't want to say that and be like, yeah, Trump wins by a landslide. Monkey's paw curls. Oh, fuck. Ow. Right, you got me. You got me.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Just killing her over there. Oh, hello, calories.
Not a bad haul today, eh? Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Whoa! Dropping a hard N on ne'er-do-wells?
Has got nimble fingers, all right.
Bro, I'm live.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the Cast Stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright, we're just gonna run up and kill them.
Fuck.
Maybe we'd
It's that guard from Falkland. Kill him.
try and sneak up on him a little bit. I was not safe during that cast. I keep thinking I have iframes. I do not. Way too early. Holy shit. Like a year and a half early. Okay, that was late. Oh, I didn't let go. Fuck. I hate that I have to let go of block to follow up
Guess you're all ready.
on the attacks after I parry properly. Yep. to switch to Titan in time, but I didn't do it right. God, I love that move. Satisfying every time. There's a part of me that thinks I should switch back to the single target move. Big punch that that Titan has, but
And they say crime doesn't
I
pay.
really like that AoE move.
Gold
I
chains,
think I'm gonna keep it.
rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Cool. Back we go. Was that teleport feature in the game on launch, or was that patched in later? Because if that's something that was not in the game on launch, yeah, I could see how people would be complaining about the pacing even more.
How goes the hunt?
Having to run all the way
My
fucking
brother
back.
isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail.
Don't think the teleport was in
And
at
their
launch.
demise
Brutal.
solves
Yeah,
three
I could see why
problems at
people
a
would
stroke.
really be complaining
That
about the
of
pacing.
pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope
That
yours
is,
is among the
that would
items
get
you
old
recovered.
real fast,
Only
having to walk
time
back every
and
time.
Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome
Game is also not
home,
designed for basic attacking
dear
abilities.
brother.
Yeah, balance patch doesn't
You
doesn't
are
surprise
too
me.
kind, Eloise. Here, Clive.
They never get
Goose
balance right
pass.
out of the gate nowadays.
Ask
Mind
them
you,
to
they
keep a
didn't
closer eye on
back
it from now
in the
on,
good
would
old days either. They just left it.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would.
Our allies,
It
hell yeah.
seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is
If you have a
ours.
side quest chain,
Here, Clive.
don't hold your breath.
This is for you.
Another seal. Okay.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Oh, they combine. Oh, that's neat.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
I'll take the bus. I don't know what planet you live on, lady, but 9 million is not a good deal for a ride. Ooh. Thunderstorm cooldown by 2.7 seconds. Okay.
Right then.
Never switch back using
Let's get
Thunderstorm.
this back to Goots.
And then it's on
That'll
to the
be handy.
Dominion.
Out of my
Alright, here we go. They're technically smuggling people. That is true. The human trafficking angle does add a bit of an upcharge.
Come on, come on!
9 million is still maybe a bit much, but
Caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be is a...
I wouldn't know the market rate for human trafficking.
Lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right?
Oh boy,
well, I'm gonna be
Goots.
your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Imagine a Buster Sword made by Goots. How even bigger it would be. That little kid is Zack. Oh no. Not like this.
All right. We have a place on the
You
wagon.
make a Buster Sword you can use as a surfboard.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hide us.
So about that disguise that we talked about.
And you remember
16
the plan.
is actually Remake 3.
You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as
Final
the
boss
outskirts
just shows up and it's
and
Sephiroth.
find our own way in.
Just murks Ultima in front of me and then we're fighting
Buy that
Sephiroth.
stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town.
Did you struggle on the word bell
get
tower?
lost,
Dude, it is what it looks
well,
like.
goes wrong,
Tower with a bell in it.
we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Disguise? Mod check? Disguise? At least put the hood up. I thought you would go at least that far. Are we just gonna not see this interaction? It's gonna cut to the other side of the gate. Oh boy, here we go. What now? Oh, Josh was with him. Okay.
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am.
How'd you get in here? I passed the
I have
guards.
no difficulty
Legend of
believing
Zelda.
a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
Or he's just an asshole. Like, he could just be a complete dick.
First you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that.
I don't think this your dad needs much convincing to be
Beast
an
that
asshole.
labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
Well, they don't have Titans, so do you need Bahamut?
Bahamut is not here to meet them. My people will be
Are your soldiers good for anything? They're up against other soldiers.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
What is with this goddamn flower?
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
Racism, right?
Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
Wow.
You have been feeding them your lies.
I mean,
Should
well
you
done.
remain
I'm kind of
loyal
impressed.
to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
So, like, your next plan should be to kill her, right? If the Emperor already thinks that you're gonna plot a rebellion, he's gonna be coming for your ass. So you might as well get something out of it, right? Right?
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the
He has a
Imperial
name.
household now, and as a
Well,
member
maybe he
of that
doesn't know him, or he
household,
didn't
it
tell him.
falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Is he actually gonna try and kill her? Because based. Phoenix is a cool name. I too have played Ace Attorney.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
I call this team Flyboys.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son
Yeah, baby!
shall be put to death.
Now that's what I'm
Empire
talking about.
restored.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad that he did actually just go, okay, well, we're gonna kill you now. That's the correct answer. She played her hand right in front of you and went, hey, the Emperor's gonna try and kill you because I told him to. Well, what else is there to do but kill him back? Or kill her back. I saw the map pan over there. That is a deep hole. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm so glad he's actually going to plan to kill her. And he's just going to go through with the rebellion. That's rad. So did we actually have a disguise, or, Nope. Okay. Walked right through, and
one would never
nobody
guess that these
recognized me.
people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
Final Fantasy 13.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Scheming?
What is it, boy?
Were you sleeping like that? How? Kicking off, huh? Oh, yeah, baby. Dion does not mess around. That's good management. Decisive. Kid, you good?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
Damn. Yes, jump.
This way.
Oh, hell yeah. We're Assassin's Creeding this. Fire in the sky. All right.
The city's on fire.
And Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
Is there going to be a case where, like, we fight Bahamut in, like, a case of mistaken identity? Of, like, we don't know what the hell is going on and we just assume Dion's an enemy?
Is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to...
Those were
Oh,
Imperial.
yeah, this is absolutely
goons.
rebellion. I mean, it would be weird that we would just assume that Dion is an enemy and just, like, attack him without talking. If he's plotting a rebellion against the Emperor, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
For a split second, that sounded like the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
But first we find Goetz.
Like the same cadence, but not quite the same
right.
melody. Oh, fellas?
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
These guys are technically our allies, but we don't know that. You got him? Oh yeah, we got him. Someone else. Where is it? Come on. There you are.
You're finished.
Oh, you flushed up. Oh shit, alright, you canceled that. I thought I had super on it. At least I actually don't. Can't be interrupted. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, what are you? Alright. Oh, he's a little mini jump after that. Yes. That's fine. Oh, too slow, too slow. Ooh, okay. Can't. That's a red attack. I can't block that. Pop off. Ultra bonk. Alright, double jump. Oh shit, no, that's a lunge. There's the double jump. Too slow. Too slow again. Fuck. That one I just miss. Right, great job, streamer. Oh, that's a little slow.
Let's try.
This is a lot of damage just on their own. Back there.
There's no doubt about it.
God, the health regen on that is really good.
What is this then? A civil war?
I honestly, if I see the limit break gauge full, I should just pop it. I should be waiting. It gives me a lot of damage on staggers, but like it also heals me a ton. And I take a lot of hits.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Crab!
Someone's brave.
Megalo Crab. I fought you on the swords of Costa del Sol. I don't know why I specifically remember that, but I do. I'm pretty sure it's Costa del Sol. I think it's a Fates. They might just be regular enemies, I'm not sure. Regular crabs are in a lot of places. That's just the one place I remember them. Nice bridge.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Hell yeah. How is Jill and Torgal gonna get up here? Okay, cool. Just gonna hand wave that. Fair enough. They're like, look, the butt scene, the cudget. I'm gonna give up. I was gonna say the cutscene budget, and I failed twice. You know what I meant. I'm cooked. There's a lot of you. Okay. How do you feel about this? I did not hit the flying enemies like I wanted to. Do this guy. It's too far. I missed. There it is. Fuck. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Alright, now for you. Oh, hi. Fuck me. That's...
Nice try.
Fuck through the stage. Just in time. Oh, it's a lot of hits because they roll the bikes up too. That's rad. That upgraded? Feels slow for being upgraded. Check. That is upgraded. Man, that's not as fast as I remember it being. Help me out, Torgal. Thank you. Another very nice feature. The butt scene, yes. The butt scene and the cudget. Fellas.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Stop! In the name of law.
It's over.
Nice. Alright, what do we got? Are we gonna see Bahamut flying over and torching the place?
Hold on, Goots. We're coming.
Why would Goots be that far into the capital? He's just a traitor, but whatever. Kill my boy Goots, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Let's use this. Get up here. Go for it. I got the defensive buff, I can take these hits. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we do a little bit less stagger damage, but I think we're doing overall more damage. Just getting in more damage that isn't in the stagger phase. Cool. I'm hitting the wrong button. I just forgot what button it was. I can't even lie. Oh yeah. I thought I saw an item. Might have already picked it up. Paying attention. Frames in here are a bit chunky, but that's okay. A lot of stuff. Oh, going for the woman? Yeah, I fucking see you. Get out of here.
It's over.
Disgraceful. Yes. Ooh, Favor of Earth. Let's see. Upheaval. Why do I have this? I don't have Upheaval. No, I do have Upheaval. Right, that's this one. Raging Fists. Yeah, I think I'll use that. Yeah. What do we got? Looks an awful lot like a boss arena. That ain't Bahamut, but that is a big-ass dragon. Oh, Frost Dragon. That's cool. Yeah. Alright. What's up, buddy? Oh, you are large.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
We're keeping this thing on a leash? Ow! White dragon. Start the head. Oh, geez, I hope you got tracking. Recognize some of those moves. Ow. Not well enough to avoid them. Alright, that's probably not going to work super well. Oh, I massively whiffed that. This is the time when he wakes up. Velkhana at home.
Nice try.
I like this thing's design though. I like its like different forms. They're like 3 different kinds. Heavenly Hosts. Interesting. I dove right into that. I thought it was much smaller than it was, so I dodged early. With that. Some of the air combos here, just to hit his head. There we go. Oh, I missed the stagger window. I was faster than I thought. Okay, that's fine. Still got a lot of stagger down on the judgment block. I think I should just be using that instead of saving
I think it has something in store for us.
You think?
Get ready to move.
Oh my goodness. Shit, okay, I'm in Wombo here.
To me, boy.
Take this.
Oh, that's new. Okay. Ah, fuck. That is such a delayed hitbox. I'll just now just get right back. Oh boy. Not as much health as I want.
Let's roll ready.
I didn't counter that? What? Okay. He's got some weird hitbox stuff. That was way too early. That was on me. Okay. There we go. I got that in this time. Nope, not quite. God, the stagger damage on this is crazy. This again. have last time. Alright. Just like that. There we go. Finally got that. Pop that. I moved up. Thought I'd have enough time. I didn't. I got some health back. Tough fights. That one just got away. Last one far. Nice try. Oh, he's got a tail slap. I didn't even see that. Run away thing. Oh, his attack and speed is going up on stage. Oh my god! That was really unfortunate timing. Huge. Close. Still good damage, alright. Okay. Too slow. Oh shit. Oh, still got more moves? Fuck. Ow. God, I hate that move. Always dodge it wrong. And that one. I don't know if I was too late or too slow. I can't figure that one out. Oh, God. It's not the move I thought it was. I do not have a lot of potions left. I need to stop getting hit. So close. Push through. God, Turtle's healed is fuck all. I appreciate the attempt, boy, but I need a little more juice. Nice try. Okay, that one was way too early, but I still dodged it. How I didn't counter that, but alright. This'll kill. Whew. That's a tough fight. That is weird hitboxes. He's got the Nergigante dive from World. That dive's hitbox is never where you think it is. Alright, we got there. Potions are made to be used. I keep getting extras. Not the dragon I wanted to fight, but I'll take it.
Over here,
oh, hi,
Clive.
Goose. Fire. Alright.
Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
We're in the land of them.
Right. Let's get out
Fuck
of
do you
here.
mean, Goots? We came to Dragon Central.
What now?
Is that
Was it
Mother
Bahamut time?
Crystal's heart?
Nope.
What the hell is it doing up there?
Oh, there's Bahamut. Got the arm cannons on Bahamut are wild in this. Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Shields are made to be used. Hoarders. Yeah. That icon is me in most RPGs. For a long time, I've only just gotten better at that. Like, I should use my items. Oh, hell yeah. Not hell yeah, that's not good at all. Dion, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Is he being mind controlled by the Mother Crystal? Kupka did see some shit before we kicked the crap out of him.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yut, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Oh, we're finally gonna reunite. Oh, did he go Phoenix mode? That's what that was. I think he is getting mind controlled by the Mother Crystal. Oh boy. That is so cool, but not great. Oh no, he's trying to attack the Mother Crystal. Okay, so he just sucks at aiming. Oh, it's got like lines going on. What the fuck? Huh? The Mother Crystal left. Oh no. Is this the Crystal Tower? Oh. No. 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 Not again. No. Fuck. They can't keep getting away with this. I thought I escaped you. Oh, God. All right. Here we go again. Fucking Circus Tower. My nemesis.
So, what do we do now, then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
Are these not the Imperials in the Empire?
You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
Makes sense. Isn't it the Imperials of the Empire, the Royalists or the looters, and the Republicans of the
I
Dalmex?
can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so
Weird.
if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never do this if I did.
I guess they'd be moving back because their capital's under attack, so I guess that makes sense. Both rushing back to figure what the hell happened. Yeah, I'm gonna need all your potions. Thank you, Winnie.
Do yous need out?
The big
Welcome
hammer?
to the
Oh, you're also
big hammer.
You're also a smith. Okay. 255. It's 3 higher. It's not that much, but I might as well make it. Yeah, there's no reason not to. I have enough for all of them. Okay.
Did I do it right? Finished! I think.
3 white worm
Did I
bones.
do it right?
Where's the...
I hope you like it.
Oh, I can't reinforce the sash. For some reason. Alright.
I did it. You don't want me to make yours out else?
Oh, I'm good, buddy. Thank you. Any... Oh, the Golden Testament. Increases Gil own. Increases XP. Increases ability points. That's pretty good. It's not that expensive. 20% is nothing to sneeze at either. That's a pretty significant percentage. The thing is, do I need that many more ability points at this stage? I mean, I'm gonna just buy these outright.
Here you go. Is there else you need?
I mean, they're handy. It's never bad to have more. You know what? Fuck it.
Thank you. How else I can do for you?
I don't know where that equips, so I don't know why it let me do that from there. Ability points, skill earned. Oh, the one I got is better. Yeah, it's just 35%. Swap that out. And we'll keep Raging Fist's damage on. Okay. Oh, that's a cool looking sword. What do you think, Torgal? What's your opinion on Crystal 911?
You be brave now, boy.
What's your stance? Good man. That's what I thought. Alright, what time is it? It's 7:56. We started a little bit late. We'll go later today.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the Crystal's curse.
Unless this is a giant-ass bot bat. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's, point of no return, huh? We saved this for tomorrow? Ah, fuck it, let's do it.
Oh, it's past time.
I want new toys.
But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be
We might not
seeing him
actually
again
get
before
up
the night
to
is
the
done.
big boss fight here anyways. This might just be the dungeon. Alright. I forgot to buy potions. It's fine. We'll get more.
No more roads.
Don't get hit for
We'll
it.
have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether.
So I'm assuming the Mother Crystal did this to make a shell for it, to protect itself.
Just what we
I
need.
think that's the implication here.
Another flood.
It's already
Hello,
turned.
fellas. Oh, I'm slow as fuck.
There's no
here.
reason to hold back.
Alright, that was weird. My running animation slowed down. Sorry. Fuck. Oh, I am moving slower here. Is it just my frame rate that's super low? I think my frames are really chunky in here. Is it? I can't tell. Weird. It feels like it's not slow frames, it's just, Okay, no, that improved frames. It's definitely frames. Alright. The beast of a game, performance-wise. Ooh, just spam that, huh? Yeah, you really can just spam that. Okay. Well, if I really want to, but whoopsie daisy. Good to know that I can. I wonder how much OBS slows this game down. I haven't played it without OBS running. I don't have like a 2 PC setup for streaming. That's a bad thing over there. Yep. Alright. See you. You first? Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Popping that high potion now. Sure, I'll take that parry. Got it. Okay, that doesn't cancel that out. Fuck, that hurts. He hit me there? Camera got weird, I couldn't tell.
There must be a way to climb up.
Oh, here. Yeah, more healing, please. I'm so mad that I forgot to get more. I specifically wanted to do that, and then I got distracted. Ooh, judgment bolts. It just increase or decrease the cooldown by 9 seconds. Yeah, I'm good. Like 2 minutes to minute 49. Not super useful. Hey, there's Phoenix.
Is that a Phoenix?
No shit.
Joshua!
Hey, Doppel. Welcome in.
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua!
You're close.
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming!
Alright, let's go get our brother.
We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
What are you up to tonight, Doppel? Fellas?
Not now!
The sound he makes when he does that is always weird. 2 hours of work, making more money? Nice. Hopefully it's not too much of a toll on you. Hopefully it's good money. Yeah, are you getting overtime or are you part-time?
He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
Part-time, we're getting extra hours? Nice. Very nice.
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Yep, Joshua is here. That's gonna explode. This is unnecessary. I thought there would be more alive. There were not. Ooh, boy. Oh, bitch. Stunned. Who did that? Clive's third unknown brother, Joshua. Crack the code. No spoilers in chat, please. Mods? Just kidding. I have to say that because my mods will absolutely do whatever I tell them to. Mods? PP? Anything over here? This seems like it's leading up to something here. Yep, that's the sound of something angry. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a chonker over there. Okay. I think that is actually what we're going to call it for the night, because I have a feeling we're going to get locked into a very large segment if I continue too far here. So we will wrap it up here. It's 12 o'clock anyways, so works out. But we'll be back with more of this tomorrow, so stay tuned. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everyone in chat today. Toaster, Lightning, Doppel, Windier, Arsai, Waffle, and everyone else is out there. We appreciate you. And we appreciate everybody who was lurking. Yeah, we're not going to see Joshua today. We'll see him tomorrow. Let's see where we're dropping you off, shall we? Who's online? Okay. That's the name of a game. What do we want to do here? You know what? Let's ride Dev again. We're playing more 14. I love 14. We're ready to go say hi to Dev. He's in the middle of Heavensward right now, and the Heavensward patch content. I think he's doing the Alexander raids right now. So, if you have not done that content yourself and don't want to get spoiled, run now. Save yourselves. For the rest of you, go say hi to Devarian. You can join the Discord if you haven't already for stuff like stream alerts, getting in contact with the community and us. And of course, there's the other people I stream with. We play more Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesday. And they also do intermittent streams over the week, so go check them out. But that's it for me tonight. So, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XVI. Bye-bye.